Hey everyone, you are listening to Beyond the Ring podcast, and this is the Monday Night Raw review. And guys, if you're checking out my channel first time, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and do let me know your thoughts on this week's Raw in the comment section below. And we start off the Raw episode with the WWE Champion himself, Biggie, and Biggie. Then we got a Bloodline coming up, and they had a brief face-off. That was good, and probably a great moment to start off with. We opened up with the big match that was being announced, and that's a Bloodline versus the New Day, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso versus the Biggie, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and this was a really fun match. I would say really fun to good match. That's pretty much I would rank this match because it wasn't a very great or yeah. I'm not saying that under delivering something underwhelming thing or some saying underwhelming things or something bad things or something. No, I would say that as my expectation went, it wasn't like that, I would say. But probably this was a really fun match to begin with, and I liked the way they opened up the show. And this match was going good. Probably in the ending part we saw Bobby Lashley came out, and he's pissed because he actually lost the WWE champion and speared Biggie onto the outside. And he not only speared Biggie, he actually attacked the Usos, and he actually that kind of distracted Xavier Woods, and Roman Reigns hit the spear on Xavier Woods. So probably nothing much to hurt for to Xavier Woods. It's not, yeah, probably, and it was a good decision. The Roman Reigns got the victory. I thought about that something kind of a DQ situation would be there, and that actually didn't happen. But post match, we had Roman Reigns posing, and Bobby Lashley speared Reigns. And this is my first thought that I thought that Reigns is going to Raw, and and people are been saying that he needs to there's been two sides to these things, but people have been saying that he should be moving to Raw. I would say it's not a bad decision or something if he would move to Raw, but I don't know if the networks are gonna happy if he moves on, or probably if SmackDown is gonna look like what it's been for 1 year. And that's what worries me. And SmackDown is being going very good show. I mean, probably probably the best of two main shows of WWE actually. So that's what I'm telling. Again, I mean, the Bobby Lashley involvement kind of hurted this match, but it's probably the storyline progression that they are going into. And this is a TV show. This is not a pay-per-view, but I would like to see a match between these two again in any future point. I don't know if they could. I mean, in a pay per view or something. That would be. I mean, without any shenanigans, have a clean kind of victory. I mean, it's probably like you can say that they didn't have. I mean. Bobby Lashley attacked anyone, and then Biggie kind of pinned. I mean, Roman Reigns kind of pinned. That wasn't the case. Can pretty much it was a kind of a clean ending, but the interferences kind of distracts the match quality. That I would say. For that, I would say that kind of hurted me into this match. A good match, and we get to the next match. We had Eva Marie versus Doudrop. I won't speak about this. It was nothing. Doudrop got the victory. Yes, continuing, and we got to the second hour, and AJ Styles was Randy Orton, and this was a match that also had in my mind that maybe AJ Styles is going to SmackDown because he's being into the tag team division for quite a year. We can say that this, yeah. For well over a year, you can say that he's being with Omos, and it's not like you should break it up in every tag team. So probably I guess I see that AJ Styles is going to SmackDown, so I think so. And Randy Orton, Riddle is a Raw Tag Team Champion, so they ain't moving. So that's why they did this match, and probably we have seen Riddle Styles match so many of times, and Orton Styles not so much. This was a good match, slow match. That was interesting. I mean, interesting to see. It was a good match, I would say that, but a little bit slow for my liking. And That's what my opinion is. And in the ending of lots of teasers of the RKO, that was fun. And Orton kicked style and gave him a draping DDT finally and dropped him with an RKO. And Orton getting the clean victory, solidifying him as a good, into that him as a champion, that is a raw tag team champion. So probably he's getting the victory. So that's what so I think that AJ Styles is going to SmackDown. Let's see how what we will see. And we had a video package then of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and we get to the match itself. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, this was also a bad match. That and Shayna Baszler got the victory, got the win on Nia Jax. Post match, Shayna Baszler took a huge character change. Can say pretty much they were heel, but now Shayna, obviously they were going to break up the things. And I don't mind, because they have done the tag team title thing, and they are bringing up nothing to say about that. And Baszler then attacked Nia Jax, and fans didn't give Jax the ovation that it is expected to. Kind of a face turn, you can say. She stomped her onto the steps and really looked vicious. And one of the talking points of this week's Raw, you can say. But at the end of the day, it doesn't. I'm not caring about something like that. Maybe one match or something in a pay-per-view I could see in the pay-per-view, or yeah, in the Extreme Rules. And then we could see Shayna Baszler moving on to the Raw Women's title picture that the fans has been waiting for. And yeah, so Mustafa Ali and Mansoor versus the new tag team Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Fun little match. Nothing at the end of the day. You should not care about life. Like, yeah, and nothing much to say about it. It was just a match to fill time. And we had a Karrion Cross video package, and he's kind of destroying everyone, he says. And that's it. And Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash made their entrance, and they kind of talk about the corner square that this month September is a pediatric cancer month. They are contributing stuff, and so that's a good cause that they actually had. They are the faces now. So we had Natalia and Tamina versus Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash. So this was a women's tag titles match. So probably I was sure that they are going to get the victory after this kind of thing that they did. So Natalia and Tamina actually were, Natalia was going for the sharpshooter on Nikki Ash. Rhea Ripley hit the riptide onto the apron, and that's a pretty big bait that Rhea Ripley took. Man, yeah. And yeah, it was a average match, I would say. Yeah, pretty much nothing to say about. The second hour was very off, man. I'm very mediocre, I would say. And we get to the third hour, and this is the Alexa Bliss segment. We began with playground segment, finally hyping up the go home. This is a go home show, so finally hyping up the match that they have, Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair, Raw Women's Championship. So probably fans were expecting to see this for a long time, and it's finally happening. And I'm not a very big fan of this character of Alexa Bliss. Sometimes it clicks, sometimes it won't. Probably you can say that Alexa Bliss got closer to her 5 Feet of Fury character here, because Charlotte Flair actually spoke about her character that she wants to face, but she don't want to face the horror show kind of thing that Bliss is producing. But this was a good segment, I would say. I like the segment. Just I would say I like the segment. Not a very good, or probably it was kind of in the longer side. It kind of had 10 to 12 minutes, but that was good. The exchange was good. The character Charlotte Flair is playing, it's suiting her, I would say. And I could see a title change, maybe Alexa Bliss having that Raw Women's title. Uh, I could see that, maybe, but not 100% confirmed, I would say. And we had a little bit of the scuffle between the two, and the attack between the two, and that was nice to end up the segment. And probably a nice segment. I liked it. And we get to the we get to the next match. Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. There was a stipulation in this. If Jeff Hardy wins, he would be inserted into the United States Championship match at Extreme Rules against Damian Priest, who is the champion, making it a triple threat. So probably fans were expecting, including me, I was expecting Hardy winning, and Jeff Hardy got the victory, and that was great. And this was a very fun match, good match, I would say. And Jeff Hardy's match is very enjoyable to watch through, and just the unpredictability and the and the creativity that this guy shows. This guy is so relevant still now, and it's being for so many years right now. So it's gonna be great, man. This triple threat is gonna steal the show. One of the classic that gonna be happening at Extreme Rules. I am very watching out for, and yeah, man, I'm very sure that this they're gonna steal the show, I would say. Yeah, apart from the main event, and we had the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns, and we post that we had Demon Priest, Sheamus, kind of attacking each other, kind of building up to the final build up, and that was good to see. So they touched upon to the Raw Women's title picture very well, and this United States title picture very well as well. And Raw tag team champion, probably they are not going. It's not going to be defended, I think so. So yeah, and they don't do tag titles thing a lot much time in the show, in the pay-per-view. So I think so we're gonna see that. And we have Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Big E versus Bobby Lashley, and this match was confirmed into the second hour. Adam Pearce, Sonya Deville had a segment, so it got confirmed. And this was a very pretty big main event, if you see, and this pay-per-view caliber match, you can see that. And probably you would not see these three guys pitting against each other in a well over the future. So that was a great setup that they did. And so guys, they opened the show very good, very well. And then we had the closing of the show, a banger of a match, and this was nothing short of incredible, man. I mean, this was a WWE style match. It's not kind of in a bad way. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was very fun. It was great, I would say. And the three of them destroying each other, especially that superplex spot, and that was great. Took a lot of bumps, sick bumps, and spears onto the barricade. Very fun, man. This was kind of felt like a main event kind of a thing, a pay-per-view caliber, you can say. Yeah, probably you see this kind of stuff doing like Brock Lesnar type of stuff. So these three meaty guys going against each other, it was fun, man. You'd expect what would happen, and this was nothing short of incredible. I mean, I could say this was awesome. And Roman Reigns defeated Bobby Lashley, not much to the surprise, but had a factor that maybe uh, we could see a kind of Biggie getting the victory. I thought slight, but I don't. I had a thought that maybe Roman Reigns is the champion of WWE, man. He's the champion that WWE kind of feels like a worthy champion, and they're not gonna defeat him. They're having that undefeated status of him. Probably they're thinking that the Rock situation. Let's see, man, how it goes. If not, who would defeat Roman Reigns? That's a big question. Uh, I don't see the demon defeating Roman Reigns. Let's see. And Biggie, in the ending of this match, we saw Biggie rolled in Reigns inside the ring and hit him with the big ending and went for the pin. But there was a point where Lashley, I think, hit a spear on Roman Reigns, and Biggie broke up kind of, and Biggie hit the big ending, and then Lashley broke up, and Lashley was great, man. The one of the standout in this match was Lashley, man. He was so destructive, man, looking so great. Fantastic. I mean, this is the Bobby Lashley that we want to see every week. I mean, he's on a whole new level. And probably I don't want these two guys, Ashley and Reigns, in the same show. That kind of underwhelms each other. So maybe I don't think so they're gonna I mean, separate, because maybe you could see Roman Reigns getting drafted to Raw, and we have Roman Reigns Lashley rivalry. uh, uh, But let's see, man. Lots of possibilities when drafts come up, and Lashley hit Biggie with a chair, and mercilessly he hit Biggie with many chair shots, and that looked brutal, and several chair shots, and Reigns created an opening, and that's got a spear and pinned Lashley, and that was it. Roman Reigns pins Bobby Lashley, and probably it's not a champion, so a good decision why they made it. So really, really great, man. That was it, man. This 3 hour show, I would say it's not very manageable, I would say. It's very difficult to, but I would say I would sum it up like the first hour was very fun and good, and the third hour was probably great, I would say. That main event and the Jeff Hardy Sheamus match, that pretty much stole the show, you can say that. Pretty much you can say that was the opening match, and was the Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus and the triple threat. You don't want to miss these three matches, and apart from that it was just normal. You can probably find out highlights or something, and that was it, man. This was a good show, you can say, pretty much overall, and could kind of go home show to the Extreme Rules. That's kind of pretty much touched upon to the storylines, and that was pretty much it, I would say. And I would like to know your thoughts on this week's Raw, and what are your predictions on the Extreme Rules. And we have a confirmation as well. Roman Reigns versus Demon King is an Extreme Rules match, so probably they're going to roll out the stipulations from social media, and kind of hate it, man. You should have a reason or something if you have some stipulation around it. So they haven't done that, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how many matches get a stipulation. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably we have a draft predictions that I'm coming up with very very soon, and that's pretty much it, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, be safe, stay energetic, and peace.